Okay, so let's unpack this. For this deep dive, we're going right into the heart of Starbase 369. Some really intense stuff here.
Absolutely. We've got some fascinating source material, personal logs, professional records.
Right, from two yeomen, Lyra and Cherbourg, and their bosses, Vice Admirals MacLaren and Blockpole.
And our goal really is to pull out the key lessons, things about delegation under, extreme pressure.
And that link between physical discipline and being effective in command.
And maybe the trickiest bit, how you define your own identity, your own sovereignty, really.
Okay, let's start with the command machinery. Ensign Lyra, she's new as yeoman to Vada MacLaren.
And she's immediately drowning in schedules. Her predecessor, Merrick, is gone.
And Lyra feels like she's supposed to just know, how to juggle all these high-level appointments without any guidance.
It's that classic problem, isn't it? Trying to be a mind reader when you're new creates friction.
Yeah, and her colleague, Lieutenant Cherbourg, gives her some, pretty crucial advice.
Cherbourg basically says, stop guessing. It's not just about time slots. It's about power.
She tells her, you've got to ask the tough question. Who's more important than who? Make them decide.
And that's not just, like, generic office advice. On a starbase.
No way. You're weighing operational threats against, say, diplomatic necessities. It's serious business.
Exactly. Cherbourg points out you need to build those relationships too, so when you do have to bump someone, maybe the chief engineer, for an urgent security briefing, it doesn't blow up.
Right. Managing the fallout.
Effective command starts there, setting those professional boundaries.
And speaking of boundaries, that brings us to Cherbourg herself and this really personal act.
Yeah, this is significant. After 6 years of therapy, she makes a huge decision.
She legally drops her father's name, Nichols.
And just becomes Kate Cherbourg, officially.
Now, the source material calls this claiming sovereignty, not just, changing her identity. Why that specific word?
Well, it's a key distinction, I think. It's not just about who she is now. It's about shedding an old weight, what she calls a negative obligation to memory. Something tied to her father, clearly.
So sovereignty is like taking control of her own narrative, cutting ties with the past that was holding her back.
Precisely. It's saying you define the terms for your own future. You're releasing the past's claim on you. Radical internal honesty.
That idea, that internal sovereignty, it really contrasts with what we see externally from Vice Admiral MacLaren, doesn't it?
Oh, completely. MacLaren is all about external discipline. Almost brutal.
I mean, 58 years old, hitting the gym at 0457, punishing workouts, boxing, is that sustainable? Or just intense?
MacLaren would argue it's essential. Survival, even.
Her quote is pretty stark. The uniform doesn't keep me quick, only this does.
And her motto, discipline isn't barbaric, it's survival. For her, it's not just fitness.
It's mental readiness, sharpening the edge for when things go wrong.
Exactly. Saving those crucial seconds when a crisis hits. Like that readiness paying off.
And we see it happen, don't we? That Priority 1 report comes in, the Newton convoy, nanobots.
And bam! Her response is instant, structured, no hesitation.
That discipline in action, what were the key orders again?
3 main things, straight away. 1, science vessel dispatched immediately, neutralize those nanobots, confirm containment.
Okay, critical first step.
2, VADAM block pool tasked to compile everything on the Verathi. They're now flagged as an active threat. Full workup needed.
Raising the alert level. Got it.
And 3, urgent fleet-wide advisory. Cautionary message out to everyone right now.
See, structure, precision, that's the product of that discipline she lives by.
It really is. This kind of duality. The rigid external command, the internal self-definition.
It even shows up in the downtime, right? When the yeomen grab tea.
Yeah, at steep space. It's a small moment, but telling. Lyra goes for something familiar.
The Bajoran Dawn blend. Comforting, maybe?
While Kate tries the Bolian rainforest mix, which apparently tastes like...
blue dirt. Her words. It's adventurous, maybe. We're just open to the weird.
Huh. Maybe both. And it connects to how they see art, too. Kate, from Earth, thinks of plays, stories, mostly entertainment.
Right, cultural reflection. But Lyra...
her Bajoran background means temple dramas. Art wasn't just for fun, it was spiritual. Meant to teach, to reinforce faith, duty.
Wow. So one sees art as escape, the other as instruction. That's got to shape how they handle pressure.
Absolutely. So if we try to tie this all together for you, what does it all mean?
It seems like effective leadership needs both, doesn't it? That tough external structure like MacLaren's.
And that radical internal honesty, that willingness to define your own boundaries, like Cherbourg claiming her sovereignty.
You can't just manage the fleet, you have to manage yourself first. The best leaders do both.
Well put.
So here's something for you to think about. If dropping an old name, an old obligation, can be an act of achieving personal sovereignty, what may be unnecessary obligations, what inherited expectations might you still be carrying around, things that might be slowing down your own path, whatever your command looks like?